This is Christine coming to you from Rhode Island Parrot Rescue. It is Tuesday morning. All the days seem to just blur into one long day. It's just a day. I'm coming with you. I'm coming to you with Crystal here. I don't have any viewers yet. I do want to say, I don't want to keep this very long. And of course it'll be available for replay. But I want to talk about the dangers of labeling a bird based on the behavior you see in the moment. So this is Crystal. She came to us in July 2018 at 47 years old. Many of you may have seen the videos that we've posted. We've posted a few of her and updating how her behavior has changed over time. When she first came to us, she was so fearful. You would just look at her and she'd fall down to the bottom of her cage. She was terrified, absolutely terrified. And the first thing I said when I saw her was that this bird is unadoptable. I said, there's no way we're going to be able to adopt this bird. I don't like announcing things before they happen because I feel like it'll jinx it, but today Crystal is getting adopted. I'm going to try not to cry because this bird is so special to me. She's taught me so much when it comes to working with animals and giving them a second chance. I can't believe I called her unadoptable. That's the danger of labeling a bird. By labeling a bird aggressive or unadoptable or phobic or doesn't like men or doesn't like women, you are putting them in a box. You are taking away so many opportunities from them. Where's she going? Sorry, I'm trying to watch what she's doing. Look at that. I mean, this bird is, I'm gonna turn it around so I'm not ugly crying on camera. She's one of the most amazing birds I've ever met. Hi, Lynn. Lynn is watching. Lynn is one of our shift leads who actually went and got Crystal from her previous owner's home. Sorry, this isn't what I was planning on doing. I didn't mean to cry. When she came to us, she was in this tiny, dirty dog crate. And she was so scared. I've never seen a bird flatten themselves like a pancake to try to get away from us. And that's why I said she was unadoptable. But I'll never call a bird that again because over the year and a half, almost 2 years she's been with us, she's just come leaps and bounds. 47 years with one owner, that's very rare, but unfortunately that one owner didn't care for her properly at all. So if you can imagine, over 4 decades of being, not living the best life. He wasn't a breeder, but he bred her. He would sell her babies to pet stores. He was under the impression that if Crystal saw sunlight, she wouldn't be tame anymore. We all know that light cycles are very important for a bird's not only just mental state, but their digestive tract, their overall just health. Hi, you can't keep a bird in darkness. I don't know. Okay, Mushu, great. Mushu's chiming in here. Hi, Mushu. Hi. I don't know how long he was under that impression. I don't know if it was for the 47 years or if it was just towards the end of the time he had with her. I don't know, but he was under the impression that if she saw light and sunlight or outside, that she wouldn't be tame anymore. Since coming around, she has opened herself up to more than just me. She's opened herself up to many volunteers, and even surprising us with some strangers that she's met for the first time, she'll come right up to you now. She still has a few people she's very wary of, but she doesn't have such a fearful response anymore. She'll just kind of sit at the back of her cage, and you can tell she's bracing herself to run away in case they get too close, but she's nowhere near the level of fear that she had when she first came to us. So this July, we'll mark her as 49 years old. So she's almost half a century old. And I'm hoping that this means, I mean, maybe the first couple of decades of her life were great. I don't know. I don't know the history. But from what we've seen that she came from, it was not good. Hi, baby girl. So she's a very special bird to me. She's probably one of the most special birds that has ever come through this rescue, because she's taught me everything that she's changed the way I think about things. She's proven to me that no bird is hopeless, no bird is unadoptable. If you get a bird that's so phobic and fearful or aggressive, they're acting that way for a reason, not because of it's who they are. And you have to work with them, and you'll see a whole different side of an animal when you work with them. And it might take over a year, it might take 2 years, it could take 5 years, but you'll see a different side of that animal. You cannot label them. If I had just said Crystal was unadoptable and she's scared and she's phobic, so just leave her alone, she doesn't like to be looked at, she doesn't like to be worked with, if I just did that, she'd still be the way she was back in July 2018, and she wouldn't be the way she is now. No matter how long a bird has suffered something, in her case 47 years, it can always change. She is one of the sweetest cockatoos I've ever met. She's really goofy. When she really gets going, she hops around and she will scream. She is loud, believe it or not. I'm sorry, I'm getting yelled at by Miss Sancho over here. Hi, hello. You want to be on camera? I swear Sancho and Crystal, they're both seniors and they're two old ladies, and I think they battle on who can be the most loved old lady. They definitely have like a little bit of a war going on who's the best old lady. And spoiler alert, it's both of them. They're both the best old ladies. Sandy, I am very emotional right now. I'm not sick. I am just crying. That's why I have the camera turned around, because I started crying and I didn't mean to. I'm just gonna miss her a lot. It's not about how I feel though. It's doing what's best for Crystal, and I'm actually really excited to see how she continues to grow once she's out of the rescue and she's in a home where she can have that extreme one-on-one attention and, you know, have her own place. I actually kind of went above and beyond. I kind of typed up like a 4-page thing about her, and we don't do that for these birds, but I know this bird so well, and I care about her so much that I want her adopter to, okay, Lisa, she's being adopted, sorry, I didn't mean to cut off mid-sentence, but for people who are just tuning in, Crystal is being adopted today, but I typed up a big thing on Crystal and what she likes, what she doesn't like. If this happens, this is how you deal with her. Maybe it's a little bit obsessive of me. I don't know. I just want whoever is bringing her home to really know that she, to kind of understand her and not freak out. Crystal doesn't like to be handled. So what do you do if she gets to the floor and tries to look for a nesting spot? Because she does do that. Just like little tips to help the person adopting her. And of course my phone number is always open to them. It's almost like now I know how people feel when their kids grow up and they leave the nest, I guess. Yeah, I know, no need to explain. I know. I had a dream about it last night too. I mean, the thing about rescue is you don't want to get emotionally attached to them because you know you can't take them home. I mean, obviously that you become a hoarder. And I understand that the best you can do is help them and then place them into a new home where they can continue to grow. But it's impossible not to get emotional when you do rescue work. So everyone who works with animals understands what I'm saying. I guess I don't need to explain it to anyone. But I just wanted to show you guys that this looks like a normal, healthy, adjusted cockatoo that you're watching right now. And that's because she is. And 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, back in July 2018, I would have told you something very different about her. And if I had kept that opinion of her, she would have never made it to this level. She's just changed so much about the way I've approached rescue work for me. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I don't like announcing adoptions before they happen. Because I feel like it'll jinx it, or like we got you guys all excited and it doesn't work out or something. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure it's a successful adoption. And yeah, she does have quite a personality. She's very goofy. She's a very, very goofy bird. Well, I have visiting rights. So Jackie, we technically, you know what? Per contract, we do have the right to inquire about her. We've built up, I mean, the person working with her has been working with us for a couple of months now. We're kind of finishing up their adoption. I know right now our adoption program is on hold. Just to make a clarification, because I know yesterday we did tell everyone our adoption program is on hold, and it is, but this person has been working with us for a couple months, and it was kind of like the tail end of his adoption process came at the worst timing. So we're just gonna get her home before, you know, cross state borders and everything officially shuts down if it gets to that. So we want to get her home. So that's why we're sending her home today, despite the pandemic quarantine situation. We just don't want her stuck in the rescue for another couple of months. Not that the rescue is a bad place, but you guys get it. So we have been building up a relationship with the adopter. So I have a very good feeling that he will keep in contact with us, especially if he has questions. And like I said, I'm gonna give him as much information as I might have bought her a toy to send home with her, which normally we don't do, or I don't do because I'd go broke. But like, I know what toys she likes. I know, it's just like you know an animal for almost 2 years. You really, it's like sending your little baby off to college or something, or, you know. So I have no doubt in my mind that her adopter is gonna keep in contact with us and give us updates or ask for help. I know bringing a cockatoo home is a big adjustment. Even if they're as awesome as Crystal. When I brought my Goffins home back in 2016, nothing prepared me. And Goffins are not as loud as Umbrellas or Moluccans. Nothing prepared me for how much louder he sounded in my living room. So, you know, it's gonna be an adjustment, but I think after the first month, things will start to settle in, and I think this adopter is gonna have a really, really awesome companion. I mean, this is what Crystal does. She goes back and forth with a toy. Yesterday I had her out while I cleaned the room, and she would go from the top of her cage to the play stand, take a chunk of, what is this? Cardboard? Yeah, cardboard up. And then she'd go up here, rip it up, do it again. Here, baby girl. You dropped it. You dropped it. Here, take it back. You got it? You got it? No, I'm not holding it. You hold it. Okay, it's gonna go up here. There you go. So, I mean, for everything that Crystal's been through, this bird is the sweetest. I do things with this bird that I can't do with my own cockatoo because he'd rip my face off. So, she's just got such a sweet goofy personality, and I'm just excited for her, guys. And never, ever, ever label a bird. Like I said, birds act a certain way because of their environment, because of their circumstances, but it's not who they are. So if you get a bird that's labeled as aggressive, they're acting that way for a reason. It's not who they are. If you get a bird as phobic or, quote, unadoptable, I'm eating my words right there. So I will never, ever call a bird unadoptable ever again. But I'm gonna sign off now. I gotta make up her adoption folder and get it ready for take home. She's going home very soon. Yeah, she's, out of all the cockatoos to bring home, I think she's the best one. She's awesome. She's got no issues, guys. She really doesn't. She just obsessively tries to nest, but which cockatoo doesn't? Come on, guys, we all know it's hormonal season right now. All of us cockatoo owners are crying. The struggle is real. So I'm gonna sign off now. But this is Crystal. She's having fun. I'm gonna get her back in her cage now. And I'm gonna give her her block of wood so she can play with it in her cage. Crystal, everybody is wishing you good luck. Now I kind of gotta rein on my emotions. I didn't mean to get emotional there, sorry. So this is Crystal. She's going home today. Fingers crossed it works out for the long run. Almost half a century-year-old, guys. She's proven me wrong. She's proven all of us wrong. So she's a very, very special bird. So signing off now. Stay tuned. Also, later today, we're going to post a video of all of the birds that got adopted this past month of March. So big adoption day all around. All right. Everybody's wishing you luck, baby bird. Okay, bye-bye.